These guys are going to walk away with a hell of a skill level. I'm Bill Burke. I do four-wheel drive training. I've been brought in by Toyota to help with the trail team drivers, to bring them under the guise of the International Four-Wheel Drive Trainers Association so that they all meet a certain standard. I want you to get out of the vehicle, take a look at it.
Yeah.
Nope. No? Nope. Get these guys thinking. That's what we want. What is that displacement?
Brian Swearingen, everybody calls me Woody. Bill is a great teacher. He's very direct.
Stop, back up, turn the wheel that way, turn the wheel that way.
While we're out on the trail, people are going to look to us. We need to have these skills in case of an emergency. And he's alive.
My name is Kevin Cook. I am 22 years old. The main thing that encouraged me to join the trail teams was the outdoor adventure.
The more technical the terrain, the quicker they ramp up on their skill sets, and then they can then articulate that back to the trail team events. This is a quite challenging section with the loose terrain and all, so it'll be interesting. We want them to always visually inspect the area, and that's critical when you're doing four-wheeling in foreign terrain. When in doubt, get out and inspect the trail so that eventually it becomes habit.
I think the main point he was having is just think on your feet. Don't assume anything.
This is why we figure it's going to be a long day.
Definitely a training evolution where you learn something new from every experience. So just making everyone a more well-balanced, well-rounded Toyota Trail team member.
What we're doing is we're doing close-in spotting. We've got some major rocks coming up and solid granite chunks and then loose boulders underneath the tires. And then what we also want them to do is if they have to spot, then they will exit the vehicle and spot appropriately. Keep your distance, all right? I can't stress that enough. It gives you a better view of the trail.
One thing I think I picked up on is a little bit more on the communication side to better explain to people when they're coming to an obstacle is to just be sure that you're clear as a driver and as a spotter on what's to be expected as you come down the trail.
The sun began to go down around 6 o'clock. We were all sitting out there knowing that later on in the evening we'd have to come back.
You're doing good, all right? Here's where things happen because it's been a long day out. The headlights tend to blind you, so you have to kind of memorize the trail so that when you do get blind, you can identify what the features are that you're going to have the truck come up and over. The big thing I think that makes it exciting is that we want them to be able to share their passion for the outdoors and for the industry of four-wheeling.
He really is passionate about what he does, and it shows in how he teaches.
Being trained by Bill Burke has been very beneficial to me, and definitely looking forward to taking the skills that I learned from Bill and put them forth all across the U.S.